Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dio's Bizarre Holiday Singles. It's time for the semi-finals Mappool showcase. Woey, how's it going? Should we just get right into it? Let's just start off.
I'm doing very well, as long as you asked. I'm just chilling. Got done with my first week of tourneys in like 2 months. It's kind of a breath of fresh air, kind of like a caffeine detox. And now I'm ready for my true favorite part of tourneys, which is this.
Mappool showcase after putting together a Mappool of all time once again here.
Oh yeah, this is truly the week where things start to hit the shit.
Yeah, we're 8 stars now. This is probably the easiest map in the pool.
I have a counter, but we'll get there when we get there. It's definitely up there. I'll agree with that.
It's definitely one of the easiest. Maybe one of the hard rocks is easier. I can think of one of them. But, yeah, for now, Destination Calabria.
It's an OG. If you are from 2016, 2017 era, this map was everywhere. And it's still, I mean, for this tourney, it's still pretty hype. It's a hype pick.
It's a very hype pick. High BPM aim is not something I'm particularly good at. If you
No, you're shredding.
I'm shredding. Cope. I won't lie. For all of the replays that you see on here, that was just me one tap every map because we had no replays. So
You should have halftime edited again. I mean, you should have shredded again.
That's
and
true.
Not let anyone know what you did. But yeah, this map moves in a very predictable style. Hard drop, easy chorus, hard drop.
Yep.
And every section basically moves the same too. I mean, would you say that modern, like, does this have distinctly older aim compared to like a 2025 map? Or is it kind of, has it aged well?
Okay, it has aged well, but it is very distinct from modern maps. And by modern, I mean like probably 2022-ish was the shift where you start getting a lot less like simple, straightforward aim and lots more pattern aim, wide angle, awkward aim just all over the place. Because all the wide angle stuff in this is just alt flow aim, right? It's 128 BPM. It's basically just alt flow aim. And the rest of this is, sure, some of it is pattern aim like that, but it's all acute angle, super comfortable stuff rather than a lot of the like wide angle, anti-aim, awkward stuff that you get in a lot of aim maps nowadays. So it's very, it's distinct, but I think it aged well at the same time.
Citing the BPM is interesting because for like high-end aim players, this might almost come across as a reading map because it is AR 9.7. I mean, it's just a little lower than 10, but at this difficulty, it matters. It's something.
True.
Anyway, here's another Dio replay.
This is not a Dio replay. This is a S-Dot replay.
This map is very... I've gone through a bit of a journey with this map, because when it first... I think this was a Banger Bonanza custom, and in that context, I did not like this map at all. I didn't really think it really fit in, like, any sort of box.
Was this a custom, really?
I thought so. That's the first time I saw it, at least. But, like, if you get rid of that framework, it's just kind of a really fun map if you can play it.
I'm gonna be real, I had no idea this was a custom. I'm gonna double check that. I didn't know.
Yeah, please do.
I see nothing in the tags about this being a custom. I think you might be thinking of a different difficulty. Or a different set.
Well, either way, I mean...
another ranked set of this.
Well, it was in Banger Bonanza, but it might not have been a custom for it. But,
okay.
like, regardless, this map just works for tourneys, I think. I've come around to that belief. Not really slotted as anything, but kind of just as a map to test top-end players.
It's just a top-end tech stream mechanics map. Like, that's really all it is.
Mm-hmm.
The aim exists, but it's not that hard in comparison. No, this is Nomad 2. Nomad 1 was Destination Calabria. There are other streams. I swear.
Especially at the end here. The end is what really splits people apart.
Yeah. I think this is what takes it from, like, oh, you could pass this as just, like, you know, kind of aim and streams into, okay, this is actually like a mixed tech stream aim mechanics map that does a lot of things in a very short time.
Yeah, especially here.
Yeah. All right, Nomad 3. Well, I never expected to see you choose a Grand Senpai map for the Nomad 3 this week.
This one actually has, to me, it's a little different. It stands apart to me from the rest of Grand Senpai stuff.
For one, it's an alt map, kinda. It's a lot of jumps and also alt.
Oh, it certainly has more flow aim than any other Grand Senpai map I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And that's why it fits in here. It does have that signature jump aim, you're right.
I mean, it definitely does. Like, these are still kind of cross-screen jumps. They're just 160 BPM, but they're still big. They're still there.
But it is about here at this chorus where the map style pivots a little away from the jumps and a bit more into this aim control. Through those sorts of streams, quote unquote, for the BPM.
Not gonna lie, I kind of popped off in this section.
You did. I don't think
for one try, honestly, not too bad, not too shabby.
I don't think I have a combo better than this, and I've tried it several times.
Okay, well now we're just flopping, but. And yeah, pool overall is meant to be around 8 stars. We have entered Corsai's closed territory, officially. All right, on to the Nomad 4. This is another Wowie pick. We've got 2 Dio picks and 2 Wowie picks back to back to start things off.
Yeah, if you didn't like Trip to Valhalla, you're not leaving the cement mixer with this one. This is the map. This is it.
Yep.
Big aim, big slider, and catching. The only reason this is balanced for this round and not ones beyond is because this map is very combo gameable, if that's the route you want to choose. But if someone wants to go for accuracy, that can truly be a win condition here.
There's also another reason this isn't balanced for any rounds beyond, and that's because the rounds beyond start at 8.75 stars for finals, so this would just be too easy, sorry.
Least intimidating map pool description.
Oh my god, that miss.
Yeah, I mean, the miss really could have been anywhere here.
Yeah.
But it does come out of nowhere. Crazy cursor trail map, can I just say?
Oh, I love the cursor trail on this. Look at that. It's kind of goofy, I can't lie.
These gimmick tournaments recently that have been making their own customs, they've really been pumping out some interesting stuff. I respect it immensely.
Is this also a custom for something?
Yeah, Trip to Valhalla was in a Jefflex tournament, and this was in a Maxi tournament, both of which for halftime. Made for halftime, which is a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
At face value.
That is interesting. Well, you get the not halftime version here because fuck you, that's why. Let's go on to No Mod 5, which is another tourney custom, actually. This was for Corsace Open, I want to say.
I'll take your word for it. I believe it, given the mappers involved.
Yeah, this is... no, Corsace Closed, actually. This was Corsace Closed... I want to say 2021, probably. Yeah, Corsace Closed 2021 Grand Finals.
That tracks.
Which, you know, I mean, this couldn't be any later than 2021 because later pools were 9 stars. So, yeah.
I'm just glad that the song is pretty standard. I feel like a lot of the custom songs for this sort of skill set can end up being borderline unlistenable, and that's not the case here.
I mean, Lar makes good songs, for speedcore at least. Like, speedcore can only be so good. I'm not a big speedcore fan. I know people who are, but I'm not a big speedcore fan. Lar is pretty good for this, though.
Absolutely. For the record, I just did my research. Destroy was in Banger Bonanza 2, but it was not a custom. Okay. It was just used before the map was ranked.
I see.
So that's where the confusion came from.
Makes sense. I'm trying to see Dio play this. Man, you don't wanna. You really don't wanna. I think even halftime. What is this with halftime? This is like
203. I think that's what it comes out to.
Yeah, something like that. It's above 200. I don't even know if I have the stamina for this on halftime anymore. At one point, I definitely did, because 200 BPM used to be very doable for me. But nowadays, man,
that's a really good FC. Rhythmic RS has some really fucked up FCs and non-FCs.
That's the highest stack on the map. Full stop. So. Very good. And now your forced practice map of the week. Spelunker.
Don't put me on this.
Yeah.
It was not me. This was added in the shadows when I was not around. I mean, I probably still would have said go for it. But that was not... Don't put me on this.
Don't try and weasel your way out of this one, Willie. You know you would have said yes to this. Come on now.
The comment for this map is, it's giving horse race.
It really is. And there it is. There's your forced practice map of the week, No Mod 6 Spelunker. Onto the hidden pool, where we have actually a custom from Circle Circuit Championships in 2022.
Listia sent this, and I know I liked it, but I do not remember what it was like at this point. All I know is sasakure.uk is like on the Mount Rushmore of Osu artists.
Yeah.
And that makes it worth it all on its own.
It's a good song, and the map's pretty good. It's pretty standard, though. It's just awkward aim with hidden. AR 9.8, though, so pretty accessible. Lots of 1/3s, not really any major bursts. I mean, there's some triples, but...
And they look like they're easily marked with those new combos.
For the most part.
The map's not trying to trick you. Yeah, this looks about what I remembered and what I would expect.
Not too much to say about this one. It's a collab by Enon and Nightless. Back in the day, this was made for a pool that was... what star rating was that pool, actually? Let me check. I still got the main sheet. Let's see.
It's very interesting reviewing what maps like this were made for because of how star rating gets reworked.
Yeah.
Like, with a map like this, it might not mean that much, but in general, like, just because something was made for a certain star rating, like, the perception might be different as time goes on.
Yeah, exactly. This was in a pool with Grand Senpai All Fool as Nomad 1.
Oh, that's a bit... That's a bit...
Yeah.
discrepant.
And,
is that a word?
Mappool Zoktil Nomad 3, the Hollowing Stiff on that set.
Interesting.
I don't remember what the scores were like on this, though.
They can't be too bad.
Probably not, right?
I will take this moment to kind of foreshadow what's coming. It should be noted that the Nomad pool was very short. There was one map that's 2 minutes 40, and everything else is basically 2 minutes or shorter. And that is kind of... I mean, I don't... Maybe on purpose is a bit strong, but that definitely works to balance a hidden and hard rock pool that is considerably longer on average.
Yeah. Okay, so scores for this. Utami got 507k. This was in, like, 2022, I think. Malashevsky got 412k. Karcher got 336k, and we don't talk about Reed Cat's score.
What the hell? They suck.
I might be the GOAT. And check the pooling channel, okay?
We're busy! Or is it, like, urgent?
No, this is not urgent. What do you mean? Why are you picking?
Oh, no. Honestly, she has a point.
What HR even?
Wait, HR? Are you crazy?
Do we need more? I mean, this is just...
No, this is next week for Hard Rock. No chance. No chance.
Yeah, I don't know how hard Moeko that map is with Hard Rock. Okay, well, let's go on to the hidden 2 while we're here.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know this map. Wobby doesn't know this map. I think I tried this and it was impossible, and I said, I'm leaving it to Bachman.
Why did he have a score? Was this for something too? Or made for something, I should say.
What, Bashi?
Yeah.
No, I just asked him for a replay.
Well, he said he had one already.
Oh, yeah, maybe this was in another tournament. Probably just in another tournament. Yeah, it's not a custom or anything.
Okay, this does look like it rips. And the song is good, too.
Yeah, this is kind of a sick map.
Notable OD9. That is like, for the non-comfort reading players, that is way more punishing than it's often given credit for. People struggling with reading, you wouldn't only lose combo, but you would lose on accuracy as well. This definitely fits into the category of like, I mean, obviously there's some gimmick within this map's structure, but it's kind of a normal map. I mean, kind of like I mentioned with the Hidden One, it's not trying to trick the player. It's just brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not anything that's like, you know, the Nomad 6 last week, for example, is an example of you need to be really good at reading because the map has patterns that trick the average player into thinking they're doing the right thing when it's completely wrong. This is not one of those maps. It's really hard.
Hidden 3 funny. Hidden 3 very funny. The irreparable damage of Hippo Cup is Hidden 3.
Yeah. Have fun, guys.
Storyboard activated.
Of course. I mean, we obviously have to have the storyboard on for any maps that do have a storyboard, right? So.
I think it was about this point when storyboards started getting so complex that they started lagging people's PCs.
Yeah, it definitely happened at some point in, like, this decade. This is probably close to around the turning point. So anyway, if you would like to not play this map, you'll have to ban it. But unfortunately, there's you know, there's some other maps in here that are comparable. So I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be tough to really not play something like this in this pool.
I respect Forum's dedication to playing this with like as many different mod combos as you possibly could.
True. Already has the Nomad FC, but may as well go for a hidden play also.
Definitely has a hard rock play. Like that goes without saying. I do wonder if he has a hidden hard rock play.
Sure.
Like this is definitely one of his defining maps. In terms of like if you want to talk about a legacy.
How much you want to bet Malashevsky does it hidden hard rock before Forum?
Well, in terms of connecting
more number
it.
Ones.
Oh god. Honestly, the way he's playing lately, he might just be content with the hard rock only.
That's true.
I've always found that this section played just a little worse than the ones that came before, by the way. Maybe it's just me. I feel like this part is a little harder.
You're asking the wrong guy, pal. There's a reason this is a Score v1 replay on this map and not a DO1 tap.
Your effort is admirable, soldier.
Also, I think by this point it should be clear why we started off with saying that Destination Calabria was probably one of the easiest maps in the pool.
Yeah, there's like there's two ways to gauge difficulty in my mind. It's like how easy or difficult it is to FC, and how easy or difficult it is to get a high score.
Yeah.
And Destination Calabria, it might it might be easier in both those ways, but it's certainly easier to get a higher score on it comparatively to something like this, where you can pop off and maybe still only end up with 280k.
Yeah. And average scores for this will be like 200k. Probably just around 200k. All right. On to the last map in the hidden pool. This one's a true classic, not a modern classic like this map. A true classic.
This is the map that I thought was potentially easier than Destination Calabria, but the thing that makes it work here is that even among like hidden reading specialists, this is still a high variance kind of map, where it's very reasonable to practice and get like a 3/4 combo, and then get to it in a match and just completely brain lock and not even get close to that.
AR9 on this is absolutely devious. It just makes it really, really difficult. There's no other way of putting it. Like, just brain lock at some points during this. That's what I feel when playing this.
It's such an easy map to rush on, and just like get a little bit out of sync and completely miss a whole pattern.
Like that, like what just happened there.
There is only one hidden only FC on this, by the way, and it is from the timeless Badoo.
And that's why I feel comfortable pulling a 6.5-star map in this pool, because honestly, this is a fake 6.5 star.
Oh, it's absolutely something that I would frequently like try to push for myself.
Yeah,
I very much love the idea of that.
I think this is about the point in the map where I started to figure out the reading a little bit more. Oh, never mind. No, not quite.
No, but the chorus is just like they work like that. You think you've got it, and then it hits you with another stinker.
Yeah.
Like there is no repeated pattern, I think, across this whole map. Like it all looks the same, but nothing quite plays the same. Like there's nothing else like that. Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know how you hit that pattern.
You went hard on that pattern.
This map's impossible, man. I don't know. Yeah. Why does this still fit this pool?
It's the BPM. You know what? The fact that it's such a high BPM makes it feel lower than AR9.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel like AR8, but it's like pseudo AR8. It probably has the density of like stay with me here. It's like the density of a 200 BPM map at like AR 8.5, if that makes sense.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, I'm sure there's specific math to check in terms of like, I mean, obviously every approach rate has specific reaction times and whatever. But I digress.
Well, AR9 is 1.5 times faster than AR7.
Whoa.
So like you get 2/3 of the time to react on AR9. So something that is 2/3 of the BPM here at AR7 would be comparable density.
You clutched up for that one.
Yeah, AR7 DT is AR9, so.
Yeah, I know the conversion. I just forgot that it was so literal.
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing it.
You thought this tourney wouldn't have customs? It was me, Gio. I was the custom the whole time.
So technically this is not a custom, but it is my own map. And so I decided to pool it because I kind of wanted to do that.
I feel like...
Also, this map is just really fun. Like, this is actually
it does
very
look
fun.
It is also kind of oops, all aim control moment. I see these stream shapes.
Yeah. Too bad.
I do feel like if you're pooling for a tourney and you use your own map, it's kind of a custom by definition. But that's just that's just my own opinion. Also, you're kind of pooping on this map.
Oh, don't worry. Oh,
you know, you know the tips and the tricks.
I do a little bit. Oh. The problem with this map, for anyone trying to practice or get a replay, is that there's just zero downtime whatsoever. The entire map is hard, and it's all pretty much equally hard throughout the entire map, and there are zero breaks.
I do remember this now. That section reminded me that you did send me this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just... there's zero breaks. It's all really hard. It's extremely tiring on aim control. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So good luck.
It does look seriously fun. I think Hard Rock helps this map in an interesting way.
It just makes the aim control way harder. The aim by itself is not that much harder. But the aim control is fucking demon with Hard Rock. And then there's this part. Don't get jump scared.
Ooh!
And this part, which I do miss on. Don't get jump scared there either. This map, after Hard Rock, is only 7.75 stars. This feels like an 8.5 star map.
Yeah, that is fake.
It is so fake. The normal star rating of 7.24 on this is also fake as fuck. This map's just... I don't know how I made it so understarred, but this is insanely hard for the star rating.
I guess that is kind of just like a 180 BPM thing.
Yeah,
when you start to make it, like... Ooh.
Oh yeah, that pattern's fucked up. Good luck.
Ooh. When you start making like unplayable spacing, star rating starts to just not compensate.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if this was the map with the stream at the end, and it's not.
No, that's a different one. That's an earlier one.
Okay. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah. All right, on to Hard Rock 2 by my good mate Suicune. Suicune featuring Suicune for the replay.
This map has been in our pooling sheet since the beginning.
Oh yeah. Are we getting Salamander DT next week? No, we are not getting Salamander DT next week. I will confirm.
What is Salamander? Oh,
that's another map. That's the map with the stream at the end, Woey. That's the one you were thinking of.
We were on the right track, yeah.
Speaking of aim control, we added a little bit of finger control and also made it CS8. But lowered the BPM in exchange. Also, the map's just better. So there's that also, but, you know. Yeah, it's CS 7.8 aim control, finger control, hybrid. Mostly the aim control, though. The finger control is just all doubles and 4-note bursts.
This might be unplayable.
Oh, it's high-key unplayable. I get 60k.
Not sure, though. Okay.
I get 60k. It's unplayable for sure, but we don't really care about that here. This tournament is more about the vibes in the map pool than it is about the difficulty balancing, so... And plus, our room for error is pretty high in this tournament. It has to be too hard for a 7.5 star pool, but too easy for an 8.75 star pool. So, you know, this fits in there.
Yeah. When you put it that way.
That's balanced.
But hey, you want to talk about no downtime? There is no free combo in this. All. Literally zero. And that's the real reason why I say that, because again, you can feel like you're doing really good on this map and then look up and see a fat 240.
This is an average score 120k map this weekend. I'll say it. Average score 100k this weekend on this. And I will not apologize. Go get him, Tiger.
It is what a sneaky component too here is the slider velocity. Like, I feel like at the base CS it's already kind of fast.
Yeah.
And on this CS it just looks almost wrong. During those choruses, that is. It's a bit slower here.
Even here it's still pretty fast, honestly. Suicune made this as a hidden map, by the way. He's a hidden.
I like that. I like that.
But this is way more challenging and also way more interesting on Hard Rock, I feel.
Oh yeah,
so
I think so too.
That is why I'm pulling it in Hard Rock instead of in hidden in an earlier round. And it just lends itself well to, you know, high circle size precision. Already CS6. Why is Suicune the best player in the game? He did it hidden Hard Rock first and then converted the hidden off of it. And he is completely hidden dependent. But he is an alt goat actually.
Yeah, remember what
he's like
I didn't even
8K nowadays. Actually,
I didn't even
to me, I think.
I didn't even see what score he got at the start of this, and my prediction was pretty close. Like, he's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And the score is not that high.
Okay, to be fair, Raikik, I have also pulled this in rapid one-day tournaments on stream, and those account for at least 2 or 3 of those times. Those don't really count. All right. On to the Hard Rock 3. So this is an interesting one. I used to have a map of this by a completely different mapper, but it got deleted. So I looked for the song, and somebody else mapped this same song with references to the original map by the other person who deleted it. So it ends up being very similar, of just 220 BPM, aim consistency with some streams and bursts.
I was gonna say at the start that, like, I love when that happens, and then you kept going, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't happen a lot.
No, it really does not happen.
Not like that.
This is probably the first time I've ever seen this happen, but this map is awesome. It's extremely straightforward, which this pool severely lacks. There has not been a single just like straightforward mechanics map except for No Mod 5 so far.
This band sounds familiar, but I don't know any other stuff they've done offhand. They sound really good, though.
This song's really good, and I just don't know anything else about by this band. I don't know any other songs they've done. But the song's great. The map is just straightforward, normal aim mechanics. It's really good for what we needed.
Yeah, I'm gonna see for myself before anyone else in chat might beat me to it. Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. It actually is Carrot Top.
I don't have anything, personally.
That miss sucked, by the way. I was so sad for that miss.
Yeah, wait,
I
this
actually
is
popped
messed
the fuck off
up.
on this replay.
Oh my god. Wow, there's actually... There's not only no other ranked maps, there's not even like in any other modes. There's pure, a pure desert out there for this band. That's kind of a shame.
I still knew about it before anyone else. Easy new find. Yeah, great song, great map. Handtrick's a really good mapper, and this does what the pool needs. It's also, after Hard Rock, 8.3 stars, so good luck. Okay, I don't know why it's not. End replay. There we go. Okay.
Leaked!
Leak.
Leaked.
Hard Rock 4. There we go.
This map is like... This might be the GOAT aim control map in history. This got sent to me on one of my own streams, and I already knew, like, this was one of my favorite, like 80s rock songs just in general. So I think I was already primed to like it. And then I played it, and I just knew, like, might genuinely be one of the most fun maps I've played in years. Also wanted it in round of 16 tiebreaker, quite frankly, but then Dio committed to the winter gimmick.
Yes.
And so it kind of went out the window. But that I say that just to say, like, that gives you an idea as to what this map goes for. It's definitely, it has a little bit of everything. It starts off like, I don't know what the exact BPM is. It's like, I think high 160s, low 170s through this part. But it pivots to some more big distance aim, like jump aim later. And when I said the no mod pool is short, it was kind of priming for this one, quite frankly.
Yeah, we had just the Hard Rock pool length is 3 minutes 40 seconds for Hard Rock 1, 4 minutes 24 seconds for Hard Rock 2, 6 minutes and 17 seconds just of drain time for Hard Rock 4. So the Hard Rock 3, I was like, I need something short, sweet, and high BPM. What have I got that does normal aim? Because the pool doesn't really have any of that otherwise. Oh,
yeah.
It works.
It was truly necessary. I really wish this part was timed. That slowdown would go crazy.
It would. But honestly, I respect just mapping a slider over it so you don't have to time that shit.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I asked the mapper if they were willing to do that, and they were like, hell no.
Yeah.
There's already a lot of red lines in this as is, so it's not like they wouldn't have gone through it. They just didn't want to.
The background, by the way, is giving YouTube Vivo
vibes. It is.
It really is.
I feel like it must have been ripped like right from one of those videos.
Sure.
But on that topic, I was thinking this when I got the replay for you yesterday. The second and fourth guys, do they not look like they could be brothers? Like,
oh, they definitely could, actually.
Like, get rid of the hair. I feel like their faces are pretty similar.
They got pretty similar jawlines. The lips are... Actually, the lips may be a little bit too different. Like, the lips and the, like, nose and eyebrows are way too different, I think. Like, the guy on the right has a much taller nose, and eyebrows are, like, way up higher. The second guy has, like, a much shorter nose and shorter bridge to the eyebrows. Wider lips. Yeah. Eye sockets, I think, more, like, sunk into the face, also. At least that's what it looks like. Like, more protruding eyebrow. You got the Neanderthal eyebrows.
So maybe face value, but when you think about it, it's like...
Honestly, I think it's the hair. I actually think it's the hair that makes them look related.
I want to deny it,
Ooh.
but oh yeah, this is the hybrid aim I was talking about. Like that section, it kind of goes into some. I don't know the exact BPM, but kind of alti jumps, and now it's just big jumps.
Yeah. That miss is sad.
I mean, if you know what's coming, like the combo wasn't gonna last much longer.
Yeah, you don't get any more score than this throughout the rest of the map, so. And suddenly it's a stream map, maybe.
Yeah, as
game control stream map. Oh boy.
As Listia would say, we're doing burnt rice now.
We are doing burnt rice now. Oh my god, we are doing burnt rice. Oh my god, we are...
That is very obviously the hardest part of the map, but I don't feel like it goes on for long enough where it's the sole contributor.
No.
Of who the winner is. This ending is fucked up though. Like it's really fun, but like it's just a bit harder of the bits that came earlier in the song. Like those triangles.
Yeah, those
it's pure dopamine if you hit them though.
My god. All right. That is the hard rock pool. And now on to the double times, starting with DT1. I just double clicked the file and it told me to open laser. Okay. DT1. We got a farm map.
Kawari! I love Kawari.
I'm not going to lie to you. I did not even look at this map. I saw it was mapped by Kawari. I saw it was DT aim. I saw there were FCs. And I said, fuck it, into the pool it goes. I ain't even look at the map.
What if it just has like a death stream?
Damn, solo? Tough shit. I don't know, like, deal with it. Honestly, pool's got enough aim now, you know? We got Nomad 1, we got Hidden 1, we got Hard Rock 3, we kinda have Hard Rock 1. You can deal with it. Yeah, there's a couple of streams.
I mean, it's an 8-star map.
It is 8.14 stars. Yeah.
I was thinking about something the other day where like even through all that like Badu like went through just before he kind of quit, I still have a lot of respect for him. But after he quit, people stopped caring about like pools having too much or too little tapping. I feel people kind of just like people just take what there is at face value.
Okay, whoa, wait. Check the pooling chat. We're gonna have a last-minute pool edition. I think this is the funniest possible outcome.
That is very funny, and I like it. I wasn't in love with the idea of like replacing something last second, but this is
this is the best possible outcome, I think.
this is a funny alternate choice.
All right, there we go. Beautiful.
I just wanted to hop in to remind you both. As it happens, this is almost exactly what happened with Horse Race in Run of 32 as well.
That's true. That's true. And
Wait, really?
Not quite at the same time scale, but yeah, very close.
It was like we were making that pool, and we were like, group stage. We were making the pool. It wasn't intended to. I think it was me and Dio and DC at that point, and you weren't there. We weren't intended to have 5 normals. We wanted to do 4-3-3-3.
Yep.
And then Dio was like, "Okay, I'm gonna replace Dreamless Wanderer with Horse Race."
Oh, you were like, that doesn't work.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that just does not work. And so he's like, okay, cool. I guess we're doing 5 nomads now.
Yep. And because it was 5 nomads, we also increased it from 1 band to 2 bands. In group stage.
So you got your free Horse Race band.
Honestly, that's important context for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious, no?
Yeah, for those who are confused watching the stream, all will be revealed in approximately
4 maps?
4 maps. Or
seven,
so, yeah.
About 7 or 8 minutes time.
Anyway, DT2. Your Erison map.
If you don't think that Destroy the Happy End is a proper Nomad 2 and if Hard Rock 3 isn't enough, this is basically Nomad 2, but it's 10.3.
If you don't think that Nomad 2 is enough of a stream map, you also won't think this is.
That's kind of true. Although Nomad 5 exists, so you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, the way I see it, this is a jump map right now.
Y'all don't know what's coming.
I mean, I see the cut streams. Cut streams are aim patterns.
This is basically a Knowledge King map. This is Knowledge King Ghost map.
This is Knowledge King. This is Wisdom Power.
Oh.
Sage Chieftain mapping.
Comprehension Monarch.
Oh my god. Alright.
I'll stop now.
So, anyway, yeah, it's 200 BPM streams. There's cuts, there's XL, decel, but it's basically just 200 BPM streams. And they're CS5, AR 10.3. There's a lot going on, but it's at its core, if you can't play the streams, you will eat shit on this map.
Oh, yeah.
This is the kind of map the Kush fan man would rate up to 270.
That's true.
You're right, though. That intro is way more aimy compared to the rest of us than I even realized. Like, I only played it myself without DT, and that is not really felt at normal speed. But here, it absolutely is. But it once those streams start, they do not look back.
Except for this section, apparently.
Oh yeah, what do you want? That Arison list is coming up.
I've talked to Arison a few times when he's offered to do replays for some other tournaments.
Oh,
and he's always said he hates the Axel D-Cell stream meta. So I'm surprised to see him playing more stuff like this, but if you can't beat him, join him.
yeah, seriously. God, with CSR, the PP of that might actually go down.
Yeah, I
Because
think
it's
it does.
like that close to the end. Ugh. Brutal.
Alrighty. DODT pick time. More AR 10.3.
Monko 2K replay in the big 2025.
Monko 2K replay in the big
my God.
2025, yeah.
How crazy is it that this was in finals and I told you it's not hard enough?
Eh, not that crazy.
Like, this is, I mean, it's not that crazy, but it's just perspective.
Yeah.
Low-key, what if we just pulled the same map but again?
Oh my god. That's a 1.6, by the way. That's like 345 or something, that burst.
Oh, that's demon.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1/3s are also really rough. This is just like an alt finger control, aim control map, but rated up with DT. So it's really hard in a variety of ways.
Yeah, but both this and DT2 are kind of weird, where they're not like overt speed maps, but I feel like being speedy can help.
Oh, you need speed for this. Like, this is a speed map. It just also does a lot of other things at the same time.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the prerequisite speed, you don't get to play this map.
Yeah, exactly. God, it's just one of Mako's best plays. This is crazy.
Yeah,
This play is
insane.
sick, man. This does have a hidden double time FC by Malashevsky IL1A. Who is that?
Oh, that's Weibo.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Weibo. Okay. Yeah, so Malashevsky, Weibo, and
So two FCs by Mortals.
Lifeline and Emrek also.
So two FCs by Mortals.
Yeah, and then Monko 2K with a DTFC, and I think that's it for double time FCs overall. So yeah. Okay, on to DT4. Move by Beyonce.
This map is so fun.
By the way, this is the 4th high AR map in a row in DT. The pool's 8 stars. Who gaff if you don't have any stuff below 10.3 in the DT pool? Who gaff?
Again, Hidden 4 is basically like a reading map. So you have that, and then AR8, and then Spelunker.
Yeah.
And then, arguably, our secret final map as well. You could make an argument for it.
Secret final.
Secret final map.
This is honestly kind of similar to Knight of Firmament, but without the speed prerequisite. If that makes sense.
So it's just an alt map, is what you're saying.
I am maybe saying that.
Another 20 trillion to alt.
We're not sorry.
Who's even in winners? I know Secret Box won his match.
Oh, Welter, Swick, and one more person I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, Peekapone, right?
No,
Okay,
that
so
match hasn't happened yet.
Oh, no, actually, okay, Peekapone
Oh.
and Kalaspa.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a set of players that I don't think are going to be longing for a more 270 Deathstream
Okay,
slop.
and then you look in losers bracket, and you have Nineric versus Alexa 2S as a match there. So, also, I think of that selection of players, Welter definitely is longing for that
Maybe.
in comparison to the rest of them, at least.
Yeah, maybe I'm underestimating him.
Oh yeah, also Crazy is playing semifinals.
Crazy is in semifinals. Yeah.
Also, right?
Oh,
Crazy's
wow.
in semifinals.
Yeah, in losers.
How
bracket,
does
but
he?
Yeah.
He ends up in like every semifinals of every
Yeah.
one he ever plays. It's
Because
crazy.
he what was it? He
Well, he 6-0'd Yolk's Pie, and then
That's crazy.
one by default against Birchman.
Okay.
Tier 2 has Origin versus Lion and Ryua versus Hidden on Hee Haha versus Hidden Onos in winners bracket. So,
yeah,
Yeah.
Crazy lost to Swick in round of 32 and is in semifinals.
yeah.
Beat Emrek from a forfeit. 6-0'd Yolkspy and got FF'd by Birchman as well.
Through grind set.
So here's your
True.
secret final map. We are adding a free mod last minute. For the first time in the tournament, you will now have free mod because we
Exactly
forgot to
one.
look at it. Exactly one free mod. There is free mod 1 and nothing else.
Yep.
As a note,
Also,
Hard Rock
yeah.
will have a 1.2x multiplier on this map because it's AR 9.8
because it's-
tech. So it
Because
needs
it's
it.
harder.
It's way harder with Hard Rock.
It's way harder. Wow, I wonder who could have suggested this map last minute.
I wonder.
I think it was Suicune.
That's true.
So
What's
yeah,
the free mod rules? You have to take a mod. That's my only rule, actually. Yeah, you just have to take a mod. If you want to take easy or if you want to take flashlight, I don't care.
Free mod rules. You have to play the map.
You have to play the map with a mod.
The lore behind this is that I think this was also a casualty to the winter theming. Is that
this
correct?
was a no.
No.
This was a
gonna be
casualty
in
to.
quarterfinals.
Yeah, this was a casualty to Torbjorn Overwatch.
Oh, because you didn't want it in the slot it was in. Okay.
I wanted it in Nomad 4, and then we didn't want to do that to you.
Okay. Thank you. This is the good ending.
I agree.
As crazy as it is.
Yeah, this map's really fucking hard.
It's also
Especially on
like,
Hard Rock.
it's just a good map too. Moeko
Yeah, it's
does
really
not
good.
miss.
Thoughts on an easy multiplier for this map? Say like 2.5?
I think that's fair.
Sure. Okay. I could see this being like secretly kind of doable and easy though.
I was thinking that, but like, I don't
Okay,
think
I
there's any
remember-
prodigies left.
Nobody's gonna take easy on it.
Okay, we will also be putting a 10 times flashlight multiplier on this map. So, if you happen to want to practice that, you get a 10 times multiplier for your flashlight score. All right, on to the last map in the pool.
We're just freestyling at this
We're
point.
just freestyling it at this point.
We're just saying-
There you
we're
go.
just saying
It's
shit.
all gonna be on the main sheet, okay? Don't worry about it.
We have the worst Ludison song.
Fuck you. Get out of my tournament.
To be fair, saying that isn't really saying much.
No, it's not.
Oh, my mouse unplugged itself. Hold on. There we go.
Like it's still like fine. Like it's still better than most. Like
I don't know what we were talking about just now, but I'm just so happy to be able to listen to this banger. That's great. Great.
I mean, I don't know too many offhand.
okay.
I
Now
just-
that you've unmuted me, this song is awful and I hate it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
No, no, it's, I don't mean that. Like, I don't. It's. You muted me while I was saying this is still better than most other songs in its genre.
the only one I know offhand is Fallen Symphony, which I just have like personal preference for.
Mm-hmm.
But like, beyond that, I would believe that this is kind of like Every other is probably pretty good.
Yeah, no, Fallen Symphony is excellent. Everlasting Eternity is also really good.
That's right. Okay, that's one.
If I'm honest, the only part of this song that I'm not sold on is like the preview point.
Ow! That's
Other than that
part.
On a different note,
I will always say people who can enjoy more things have happier lives. So I
no comment. It's interesting looking back on old Handsome maps. Ones that he made before, like, I think he took a bit of a break, right? And then came back with Endymion and, like, all those, commissions.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to look back on maps from, like, 2017 or 2018, because it feels like his maps now have a distinct style compared to them, but then you really look at it, and the seeds are kind of there in his old stuff. I find it pretty interesting.
Yeah, like the classic example is Impulse, right?
Yeah.
There's definitely, like... It was there.
Maps like this, yeah, it's not a complete pivot.
That's a cool slider.
I forgot about that one. And this is just Handsome, right? It's not a collab?
This is just Handsome.
Okay, that alone is respect.
Actually, that's a good question. How many recent Grand tiebreakers have not been collabs?
Yeah, not that many of them.
I know the OWC was a collab between. I remember it's OWC 24 was Mayor and then some other people, right?
It was like five people.
Yeah, Zenithal was 5 people. Yeah.
And then Corsace was a collab between Mun and Zetera.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hold on, drops coming.
Yeah, here we go.
So that's the part you're not sold on?
This is the part I'm not sold on, yeah.
That's crazy.
I cannot imagine being in the middle of a score this good and just chilling the fuck out.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, not swayed at all.
As a happy coincidence, a secret box got number 2 on this 2 days ago.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm sure he's very happy with that. This was on the sheet before he set his score, and I'm not changing it. So, because all the other pools are too hard for this to be an effective tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, fair.
That's,
Yeah,
we're being honest.
Get it.
Yeah, the one tiebreaker I was involved in was a collab with Jazzberry, so even I'm not exempt from that rule of collabs.
Yeah, I still remember that. Unfortunately, that map's a speed map, so it's hard to use.
Very true.
It's hard to use.
I'm remembering, because honestly, most of the Grand Finals tiebreakers I can think of that have been collabs.
How did he hit that stream at the end? Okay.
That's a good question. How did he do that? Yeah.
That stream's impossible.
Most of the tiebreakers. You were saying?
The other one I can think of is the Throne by Mazarin. which is also perennial.
Oh, well, probably any Mazarin map in general.
No, that's a 4-way collab also. That's Mazarin
that-
and 3 other people. Yeah.
Okay, well, I
It's
suck.
Mazarin,
I suck, I have to
Camo,
mention.
Frost Witch, and oh shit,
Frost Witch?
I forget the 4th one.
That's a crazy pairing.
The Throne, Camo. Camo re-uploaded that, by the way, and it is ranked 86 minutes ago. Holy shit! Go play the
Wait,
Throne.
what?
It is finally ranked.
I didn't even know that. I just said it.
That's crazy timing.
Yeah, Frost
Macaulay.
Witch, Camo, Macaulay, and Mazarin.
Wait, Macaulay being there's crazy.
Yeah.
I've always said that Finland is the single most underrated mapping country.
Yeah, go play the Throne. It's ranked. Least delayed ranked perennial original. Yeah, that's an original song. Also, by the way, we commissioned Undead Corporation for that song.
I remember
in
that.
2022.
Yeah.
I
That is an
remember that, and
original
I remember thinking, "Wow, this is really cool. Wow, this is a speed map. Wow,
Yeah,
that's kind of okay, I don't know how I feel about that."
All right.
Even with that addition, I think this is still smaller than the average triple cut pool.
That's true.
True.
That's gonna be it for now.
I haven't looked at this.
That's gonna be it for now. Pools on the sheet, map packs on the sheet. Have fun practicing. Enjoy 8-star pool. Hope you enjoy the maps because the scores are going to be low. So focus on having fun. That's what the pool is made for. We're here for the vibes and the fun, not necessarily for straight up good pool, because that's not really the fullest intention. Pools are meant to be fun.
Ah, shit, we need more comments.
We do need more
True.
comments. Go.
I'm looking in.
All right, thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.